Is it difficult, though, that everybody's telling you how good you are now, that after the Virginia Tech game that wasn't necessarily the case, and now it's the other way?
I don't know. Some of the other guys on the team might find that distracting. I've really tried to not listen to anything that goes on outside of here because there's always going to be distractions, and that's kind of the point, is to make people listen to you. So if you're too busy listening to what the media has to say and what people are saying about you on Twitter and stuff like that, then it's really going to get in your head.
And one more thing, Ohio State was an afterthought a couple of weeks ago in the college football playoffs rankings when they first came out. Now that you guys are right there in the thick of it, do you take a little bit more interest in it? Is this something that you followed all along? Or?
Once again, I think I've just kind of gotten to the point where I just don't really care anymore. And because all we can do is just play football and play as hard as we can. So I remember worrying about that kind of stuff last year, and it would affect the way I played and stuff. So this year it's just focus on playing hard and focus on being a good teammate and trying to lead these guys and trying to make sure that other guys have that same mentality of just focus on what you can do, and the playoff system will be the playoff system, and it'll work out how it does.
Mike, I realize you're a team guy and the wins are the stat that you only really pay attention to. But as a defensive player, as somebody who is up for awards, is there any different feeling when you do contribute statistically like you did Saturday night as opposed to some others where maybe you have to take on some dirty work instead?
Yeah, it obviously is going to feel a lot better when you contribute statistically, especially in a game that big. I'm just a little bit happier with my performance and that things turn my way a little bit more. But at the same time, the defense didn't do that well, so we have stuff to fix, but we won the game. So it's just a lot of roller coaster, happy and then kind of disappointed, but happy again. So you just kind of have to figure out what's worth hanging on to and what's not.
Were you needing to, or did something change schematically to put you in position, or did you just, as opposed to earlier in the year, did you play better?
I feel like that's just kind of how the dice fell. I think I played a little bit more aggressively, and the rest of the defense was there to make up for it. And if I made a mistake, then I had guys who were able to be in the right place at the right time. And if they made a mistake, I was in the right place at the right time. So I think I just played more aggressively, and then like usual, we played team defense, and I got in the right positions and was able to make the play.
Coach Ash was just saying, it was a pretty good game defensively until the last, quarter, and it kind of got away from you guys. What is your takeaway from that? What happened, I guess, late? Were you comfortable with the lead, or was it Michigan State making plays? What was your view on not finishing, is the way he put it to us?
I don't know. I think guys got tired. Like that one last touchdown, I think there were like six missed tackles on one play or something, and you saw it, and guys were just exhausted, just kind of like laying their arms on the running back. So we just need to have more of a rotation throughout the game. Guys don't need to be playing 80 plays. And when you get into really big games like against Michigan State, sometimes coaches lose faith in the guys that they are usually ready to put in. So we need to make sure that those guys practice well every day, so that the coaches have faith in them to put them in the game, so that going into the fourth quarter, the starters aren't blown out. But I mean, Coach Ash is obviously a lot more knowledgeable at this than me, but they also scored on the very first drive, and so I think it was kind of the whole game. We had little mental breakdowns, but I don't think we had a complete falling apart in the fourth quarter, just more mental breakdowns, and we're tired now.